Hello, ladies, and welcome back to podcast. Oh my God, we're in podcast 65. Whew, that went by quick. For those that are new, my name is Elizabeth. Welcome back, ladies, to Sister Land Investors. I'm super excited that you're here. I'm your host, Elizabeth, and today's topic is just different little strategies that with land that you can start using today to start generating extra income for you and your family. Ladies, let's face it. Prices are rising. Our kids are needing more. They're always needing more. And we want freedom. But here's the secret. You don't need to hustle 3 jobs to build wealth. Instead, you can leverage the power of land investing to create streams of income that work for you. Today, I'm going to walk you through an investing strategies you can start using and exploring today, even if you're brand new. So all you ladies that are new to this, I'm going to try to simplify it. It's to bring you extra income every single month. Again, it's not a get quick rich. It takes time. It takes work. It takes discipline, systems. I could go on, but it will bring you the extra income and it will give you some sort of freedom. Again, you could do it from home, which I love as a mom because I send off my kids to school, come home, make a few calls, check my emails from my phone or my iPad from anywhere that I am and be able to generate extra income. And I promise, ladies, these are real and designed for women just like you. Part one, why land? Well, land has a low entry barrier compared to houses, apartments, commercial real estate. There's no toilets, there's no tenants, no termites, no foundation issues. It's flexible strategies and quick flips, passive income, legacy building is for anyone looking into real estate. Land is a perfect way to start. It's perfect for us busy moms who want that extra little income is aside from full time. If you have a full time, I like to tell all the ladies that I know, don't quit your daytime job. Start building your system, start getting your toes wet on the land investing or whatever real estate that you desire to go in. I still have friends that do great in commercial, great in house, in home rentals or home flipping, whatever they do. But I'm telling those that are wanting less hands off and not managing contractors on your rental homes, land is for you. The 8 strategies that I'm going to go over with all of you here is the one I actually love and been talking about for the past couple podcasts is owner finance. This is passive cash flow. There's been tons of you that are professionals and say, Elizabeth, I don't want to learn about land investing. It's maybe a lot of work, but I do have the money that I could become the bank. We've done podcasts on that. There's so many ways you could get creative. And again, if I haven't touched base on one and you know of one, please make sure you DM us because we want to bring it to the forefront for other ladies to know about. But owner finance is huge. So what we do, what I like to explain is we purchase a property ourselves. It's ours, it's under our name or our company's name. And what we do is we seller finance. Or we lease it. So owner financing is a great way to create passive cash flow. You sell the land with monthly payments, interest, a deposit, and that's your passive income. Again, you become the bank. Example, ladies, a 10,000 piece of parcel at $250 a month for 5 years. You collected 15,000 total. We could also do short-term rentals. That's another way. Glamping, tiny homes. You could lease your land for so much. I mean, I've gotten calls for people that put bee boxes on your land to produce honey. Yes, that's a thing. Or they'll lease it for cow grazing. There's so many things you could lease your land. Glamping sites on the weekends or a weekend getaway for those that want to get away from the city. Tiny homes. You do an extend instead of a long weekend. You do tiny homes for, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 years. Or you can set up the tiny homes and lease them. whatever it is. I'm very hands off. I just provide the dirt and they could put whatever they want on top. Again, different properties could mean different things. If it's close to the beach, you could do RVs or glamping. If it's more inside of the state where there's mountains and things, you could do also RVs, tiny homes, glamping, things of that nature. Just make sure you know your land, what you could do with it. Most of the time, we like to purchase land that has no restrictions because therefore you can do whatever you want. So we want to lease to glamping operator, someone that already knows what to do, to set up your own glamping sites that could help you with that. Moms can earn without heavy construction. So ladies, you could earn so much without doing heavy construction on glamping. If you have water, electricity nearby, just pay someone to go out there and put these glamping sites for you and you're off to the races. So I've interviewed a couple of moms here that's what they do. Go listen to that. It's a fun activity for families to go on the weekend. Another way that we could use our land is for farming and grazing. You lease it for for farmers and ranchers. You could lease your land for beekeepers, as I said, cow gazing, goat to produce goat milk, soaps. I mean, there's so much out there. Chickens, eggs. I mean, you could lease it to these farmers, ranchers. They could produce products on your land. If the soil is great to produce a harvest, they will lease your land. And it's a great way for you to keep your land because it goes up in value. And then at the same time, you're leasing it to make money every month or yearly. However you set the terms, again, it's up to you. And you're getting that monthly or yearly check. It's very low maintenance because, again, you just own the land. A lot of guys, what they do in Texas, they will lease it to mineral rights. So big oil and gas companies will come in, drill on your land to get the mineral rights underneath. So you could do that as well. It's low maintenance, is a steady income, and it's huge. Another example that we have also done is billboards and cell towers. You can lease the land for billboards. If you're in a major highway or on a road where it's heavily trafficked, it's a great way to put billboards and you can lease it to people that want to advertise on your land. I mean, you don't have to do anything. They'll go and put the billboard themselves. They'll go and maintain it and change it for you every year or every 2 years, depending on their marketing. You decide how long they could have it out there. Cell towers. I remember it was my sister. She purchased a huge piece of property and off to the right at the front, it had a huge cell tower. She's like, no one's going to want this. And I said, purchase it. Someone's going to want it. Someone's going to buy it. She purchased it. The cell tower rental came with it. So she gets her monthly checks. She sold the land, but she still keeps that portion. What was it? I think it was like 150 feet diameter around the cell tower that she owns and she leases and she gets monthly payments. Guys, cell towers that will pay you. Anything that the city or state wants to run through the back of your property or the side of your property, you will get a nice check. Again, this is from personal experience. We purchased about 40 acres in Texas and the state called us. They just wrote us a nice little check so we won't bother them. So what we did, we gave them that easement, access to that easement. We sold them that part. They gave us a nice check and now they have access to that. So what we did is just divide it. That's all they did. They did everything. They just gave us a check and we sold the properties right in front because it was behind the lots. You could lease it to all of them or just sell it outright, just that portion. They don't need a lot. They just need a few feet to get in and out. The right location, long-term contracts will take you very far. Imagine 800 a month for a tower on your land that you own. So you own the land, you just lease that space again for the tower. It could be cell phone towers, it could be um, electricity, it could be anything. You just lease the land if you don't. Ladies, number 5, what we like to do with her now more than ever, ladies, number 5. This is huge because now more than ever, data centers, AI infrastructures, they need land. Hello, you're in the land business. They need your land. So number 5 is huge. It's hot. It's trending. This is why Google, Microsoft, Meta, I mean, we see it in Texas. They're purchasing huge pieces of land to put their data centers. They need a lot of space. They need a lot of infrastructure. It's hot. It's coming on strong and you need to jump on it. If you have land, you get lease it to these people. It's a hot trend for 2025. Land near fiber optic is even better. Near power grids, near water. It's highly in demand. So ladies, if you have 20, 100, 300 acres, or you know of anyone, you want to buy it because these data centers are looking where to put their data centers and they're looking for land with they don't have to have water or electricity right there and then, but they need to be near. So they run it to the land. So yes, ladies, if you are where the high demand is for these data centers, make sure you want to lease this land to these data centers. They need space, they need water, they need electricity, they need to be close to fiber optic. If you have all that, this is a great way you could also generate extra income. Number 6. Again, this is how my husband and I started making most of our money is by buying huge pieces of property, larger lots, and then splitting them. So subdivision and parcel splitting is huge. This is what we have done. This is what's paid our bills. I love it. I love it. I wouldn't do it any other way. We keep a few, we sell a few, we lease a few. It's beautiful because there's so much that you could do. So what you want to do, ladies, if you have large parcels of land, you might want to flip 1 or 2 just to get your money back, but then keep a few to lease, to self-finance, to rent, whatever you want to do to lease to these companies, or just sell. Sell separately for higher combined profit. So when you have smaller lots, they sell a little bit higher than a huge 300 acre. Number 7 idea. These were quick 8 ideas. Number 7 is joint ventures with other investors. You want to join with other investors. So again, the group of ladies that we have here currently, again, it could grow and change the dynamic, but the current ladies that are here right now, you're professional women. You work 9 to 5. You have kids and you want extra income. So a lot of you have joined. That's how I met a lot of you. You know what we do. You've given your money. You've lent your money. You've become the bank. We give you a nice profit and we go back and forth. And then we taught you how to look for this land and find great deals. And then now we just join forces. We unite and multiply. So if you are watching this and you're like, oh, well, that's a great idea. I want to join ventures with other land investors. You should join a community, get with your sister, get with a great friend, a colleague, a cohort, your husband or wives, whoever's watching, and one of you provide the money, the other one does the due diligence, and you split the profits. I think it's beautiful. You don't want to do it all. We don't want to, we do a lot as moms and as professional women. So you want to make sure you join ventures with others and split who's going to do that. One brings the capital, the other one brings the deals. That's exactly how we started. My husband and I would start doing this. Our money, our 401ks got tied up on properties, and we found other investors outside that believed in what we were doing, and they joined forces with us. And now they're looking for their own land. And if more money is available, we'll go into their deals and vice versa. It's beautiful because you help one another and you grow. And it's a constant a constant snowball effect where you help one another depending on where they are, and you keep growing and keep growing and keep growing. My favorite is becoming the bank. I love to lend on great deals, and I like to get my nice little percentage back, my profits. And every woman here should do the same. So, ladies, you don't have to feel like, oh, I have to own all this land to do 1 through 7 that I just explained. No, you could partner up with other people that are doing glamping, that are leasing to data centers or leasing to cell phone towers or whatever, to farmers, to ranchers. You could be the one that provides some money if you're working 9 to 5. So one brings a capital, the other one brings a deal. It's a beautiful combination for us working moms. Last but not least, again, leasing or selling it to mobile homes or RV parks, rentals, glamping sites. Again, I say leasing because, again, that's passive. You get your monthly checks. Someone else could run your site. So if you know people that do RV parks, you could lease your land to these people. They come in, they put the septic, they put the wells. All you do is just lease the ground. I'm just going to throw another one because we're done with the aid. Hold on. It's simple infrastructure. It's highly in demand. It became highly in demand, especially during COVID. Everyone was flocking outdoors. Everyone was trying to get away from the city. These RV parks and glampings became like the big thing. They still are. A lot of people like to do that on weekends, on their vacation, on their off time. And it's beautiful because you get the monthly checks. You just lease the land. It's affordable housing for these mobile homes, and lifestyle creates opportunity. I'm going to throw another one. I had said 8, but now that I'm talking, now I lost it. What was it? Okay, ladies, I want to throw another one. I know I had said 8 quick little ideas, but let me tell you, there's another one that I was talking to my friend. We went out for brunch, and she loves commercial real estate. That's her thing. Commercial real estate. They lease it. So that's what we were bouncing ideas. And she said, wow, maybe I should start buying land just for commercial real estate. I'm like, yes, instead of maintaining and trying to lease all these office spaces, which is great for her. She's happy because she just has to lease a percentage of the building before she starts eating up her own money or her own cash or the savings. She has to lease a percentage to keep it going. But if she owned only the dirt, she could lease that dirt to people that want to put commercial properties on. Or if it already has a property on it, you just make it on your contract where you just lease the dirt or the land underneath, the concrete underneath. I mean, I could go on and on. I'm getting the idea of the trailers. We were purchasing a property in Tennessee, and a couple of trailer drivers reached out to us if they could park their trucks there. There was no restrictions. Yes, you can park your, but I'm planning to sell it. So if you know of anyone that wants to sell it for truck drivers, let me know. So we did an agreement to lease the land for a couple years just for truck drivers. And that's all they do. They put the um, what do they call? Potters, porter potties. I don't know what it's called. They were in charge of that. I just leased the land. So there's so many ways we could go on and on and on, but those are quick examples, and I threw extra ones out there because my mind's that's how my mind works. I get into something and it just starts generating more. Okay, ladies, which strategy fits you? Which one do you like? I want to know. Let me know. Leave comments. Let me know. If you want quick cash, again, I hate to say quick because it's not quick. There's due diligence, there's work. You have to go find out what's allowed in that, what restrictions are allowed in that county or that city. So there is work. It's not quick. Nothing's quick. If it's quick, run away. But it's ways to generate extra income, which is beautiful. So if there's no restrictions and you could lease it to farmers, great. If you want to lease it to truck drivers, great. If you want to turn around and sell it, you could do that. If you want to subdivide it, you can do that. So those are my favorite ones where there's no restrictions. Again, I've purchased some with HOAs where there is restrictions. And again, they'll tell you what the restrictions are. They'll make it very clear. It's only for a community, or it's only for RV parks in this area, or it's only zone commercial. We teach you all that, what to look for, what to stay away from. It, land, there's just so much you could do to it, and I love it, and it's beautiful, and I think everyone should start jumping into it. Oh my God, I gotta go. If you want quick cash start with land flipping or tax delinquent lots, if you want passive, if you want quick cash, land flipping, buy it and resell it, or tax delinquent lots. People that haven't paid their taxes, you get the land for cheaper. But my favorite again is owner financing or leasing because you get those constant checks. Look into data centers, billboards, internet towers, cell phone towers. There's no one size fits all. Every single one of you ladies right now, one click for you. Pick one that fits for you, your lifestyle, your financial goals, your freedom for you and your family, and stick to that. We're here to support you and to help you. The bigger picture, here's a bigger picture. This isn't about just 500 here or 1,000 there. This is about creating freedom for you and your family. Freedom, choices, future where your money works harder for you. It works harder than you do. So this is what you want to start now because time will pass. Every deal is a seed. Plant enough and you'll build a forest of generational wealth. Ladies, it's been a pleasure chit-chatting with you. I went into more than I should have. Make sure you grab your book, The Blueprint, if you want to learn how to buy it. Sisters, ladies, whether it's flipping one lot or collecting rent on RV spaces, cashing those monthly owner finance checks or partnering up with and getting a profit. The truth is you can create extra income through land investing. The only question is, will you step into it and claim it? If today's episode inspired you, I invite everyone to go grab your book in Sister Land Investors Blueprint. Continue listening to all the free information we give you on this podcast. And we look forward to meeting every single one of you and hearing other ideas that you have with your land. Land investing apprenticeship will go live again soon for those that are wanting to see the video instead of reading. Make sure you stay tuned. Until next time, ladies, it's been a pleasure chit-chatting with every single one of you. Bye, ladies. Have a great one.